Okay, ladies and gents, we are back with page 2, side B. Okay, so that will be this page here, because remember we rotated this page here to go on the front. So this will be page 2, side B. All right, so we are going to create these. All right. So let's get started. Now, that's your back page. I didn't put my designer paper down just yet because we're going to be adding magnets. So just let me get started on the measurements. So you will need a 6.5 by 7 3/4. Once again, we're going to score 1/2 inch, then the one line over, okay, and that will sit on top of your page like so. All right, then we will have our next page, our next part, and that is going to be 11 3/4 by 3 3/4. Okay, so 11 3/4 by 3 3/4. Now on the 11 3/4 inch side, I scored it at 4 3/4, which the score line is right there. Okay, so essentially that will come down on this side. You will need to create 2 hinges. So all I've done is gotten one long piece, which I scored, I cut it 1 inch and scored it at 1/2 inch, okay, and that will go either side, so you'll need 2 of those. So I just got one piece because then I can cut it up. Okay, then the pocket, we have got here, okay, that's 3.5 this way by 9 across this way, and we scored it at 1/2 inch once again, and then one line over. Then we scored it 1/2 inch over the other side to create a pocket. So all I did do was go 1/2 inch, rotate it 1/2 inch, one line over, and then as soon as I got that bend there, I folded it over, and I just used my bone folder to give it that crease over. All right, and that's how I done it. So 1/2 inch, rotate 1/2 inch, then the one line over, 1/2 inch, fold it over to that where you've got the 1/2 inch on that side and the one line over, and then just use the bone folder so that it makes and creates a little pocket. And this will go on this side of the page. That'll give us enough room. Okay, so that is that for now. So we're going to just cover the top part of this big page here. I don't want to be covering the underside of it just yet, so I'll just move that over and we'll get this piece going. And hopefully this will be a lot smoother than the back side of this page that we done, the side A. Comedy of errors. All right, so this part here. Now the good thing about these is you can add a pocket onto it, onto the front of it. You can add a couple of envelopes. You can do whatever you like to this part here. Okay, I'm not going to add anything yet, because when I go back on my pages and show you guys, I'm going to put things on there just to give you, you know, at the moment I'm just doing basic. All right, so this hinge here, you are going to put some score tape on, or wet glue, whatever you're using. I would probably, if you're using wet glue, I would angle the corners first, but because I'm using score tape, I don't have my 1/8 inch, I'm going to put my score tape down first, and then I will angle my corners. And I probably shouldn't have done it that way, but I did. Right, perfect. Just going to take that off. Okay, so once again, make sure you got it on the right direction, because I messed up on my one when I done the side A. Okay, so we've got that there. I'm quite happy with that. Then what I want to do is add my magnet to this now. Okay, so I'm gonna put a magnet here. Sure it's somewhat in the center. You can actually measure it, it's totally up to you. And then I will put the back page on it. So before I put the back page, what I want to do is actually lay this down. Okay, so I'm going to turn that around this way. I'm going to fold it over and press down and then give it a bit of a slide. Okay, so that we've got our magnets aligned. Then I will put on my designer paper on this one. Okay. So now remember, when you've got your flip up, we've got to make sure the paper is going to sit the right way up as well. So when you actually flip it open, it's sitting the correct way. You don't want to have it upside down. Now, in my album, I did have a pocket here. I'm not going to include it in this one because I want to do something different. All you would do is measure from here to here, which I will give you a measurement. And I would probably go, you'd need to make it into a hinge. So that would be 5 3/4, 6 1/4. So you would go to 6 3/4. Okay, by say 2 inches to make it into a pocket. Score it 1/2 inch on the 6 3/4 side, fold it under, and that will make your, like a belly band type hinge there, and then you'll just glue it down. But I'm not going to do that on this because I want to do something different on here. The other thing is you can do photo mats on here as well, so it gives you that little bit of extra space. So that's that. Then what I will do is put my base page down now, because we've got my we've got the magnets laid down already. Okay. And then we've got that. Oh boy, come on. Make sure that's going in the right direction too. Nothing worse when you've done it and then you find out you've put it on the wrong spot. You've put it up the wrong way. I've done that so many times. Okay, so I'm going to turn this around so that I can see my score line. It's much easier for me to see. And try not to get my head in the way of the camera as well at the same time. Okay, now I'm not too worried. I didn't line mine up perfectly. Like I said, it's a bit hard when you're not, when you're doing it on camera. Luckily enough, my tape does not stick straight away. It gives you a bit of wiggle room. So that is the good part about it. And then it really seals itself when it does seal. So, and that's the thing, just make sure you've got it where you want it to go before you really tape it down. make sure that I've covered all avenues. Make sure that's level. I seem to be still going onto one side. So we've got that part done. Then what we'll do is we're going to add this part. So this is 11 3/4 by 3 3/4 piece, and we scored it at 4 3/4. I'm just going to turn it around to the back side of it and add my hinges. Now, because I'd already cut cut and scored and put my tape on it, just makes it a lot easier for me. And then I just peel that back and then just go from the top down to the bottom. Make sure we're not hanging over the edge, and then all I need to do is just cut it. Okay, so then it's like that. Then we'll do the other side the same way as well. Just make sure you've got it level. Okay, and then all I want to do is cut that too. Without trying to cut your page on top of it. Okay. Right. Take that little bit off. Perfect. All right, so there's your hinges there, and we are just going to put that away. You can put that to one side because you can keep it and use it throughout your album if you need any other hinges. Okay, so what I'll do is, before I glue this down, I'm going to put my designer paper on top, and I think I want to go this one first. Okay. Actually, I might do the inside of it first. I'm just going to pop that to one side, and then you can decorate it whichever way you like, whichever way you want to do it, in whatever order that you want to do it is perfectly fine. Will be the end, and I've done all my inking around the edges as well, so I didn't need to worry about that. Okay, perfect. I will go here like this. Oh, that's so cute. Now, the other thing is, I shouldn't have actually put this top piece on because you want to add a magnet. So let me see if I can lift it back up again, because we need a magnet on here. So don't cover up your top piece just yet. Okay. However, you will need to glue that down. Now, if you want to, you can make it so that the pocket goes the full page over. I'm not doing that. So I'm just going to center it so that it goes over here, and we have a bit of a border, because I think I did do it here. Which one was it on here, I made it so that it did go all the way to the edge, but don't forget we had changed things around, so it shortens the pocket a little bit, but I'm okay with that. You guys can change the measurements on this if you choose to. I like seeing that little bit of a border and then have just a, you know, a smaller photo mat in there. I'm quite happy with that. Okay, so I'm just going to glue the inside of this to create a pocket. I can get that on there. Okay, and that will fold over just before that score line. Okay, and I'm going to turn that over. Now you can take off that hinge. Let me clear that up. Take the tape off it, and you will glue your pocket to that. And I want to get it as close as I can to that second score line, but not on it. Make sure where it is. It's a bit hard to see. Kind of center it too. Okay, so I've got this back piece and then this piece now too. Now what I want to do is this piece. I did bugger it up, didn't I? Okay, so I'm going to put some more tape on there. Peel it off, as you do when you make mistakes. Okay, get the backing of that off. Alrighty. Oh, I tell you. So I want it to try and get it level somewhat. Alrighty, so we're going to close that over. Then I'm going to add my magnet. Now you can put a big magnet. I'm going to put a little one on this one, I think. Don't need a big one. There's magnets. So minus, positive. Oh boy, so I'm just gonna put that there. I think that should be right. I'm gonna take the backing off this one. Make sure you get it secured. Okay. Make sure you get it straight. I'll rip that off. It's going to kill me to do that. Okay, then we can cover this part up. Center it where I want it to go. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. And then I want to cover this part up too, which is here. Really cute. I do say so myself. Okay. I'm trying not to rush through this, but it's kind of hard not to. Oh. So I'm just going to put it there. Then I have got this piece which will go along here. I'm going to make sure I've got it up the right way. Now, you can also, with this one, just let me make sure I've got it the right way. With this, you can always punch a hole, not a hole, like a little wedge out of the top here, because we did create that pocket. So you can punch out a half circle here, so that if you're giving it to anybody, they know that it's an actual pocket. And they can add more things to it. All right. Okay. Now, once again, make sure that it is up the right way. Because, you know, I make a lot of mistakes. Okay, so that will go over like that. I will need to put more glue on that side to be able to adhere it down, which I will do now. I'll take the score tape off this side, and I'm just going to add glue to this side. Now, I hope this tutorial made sense, guys. Like I said, watch it over before you create it, because, you know, there is going to be some mistakes. I'm telling you now. I'm owning it. And then down the bottom, you want to put glue as well, not adhesive, because your photo mats will stick. So you will add your wet glue, and I'm just going to get that to the bottom. Make sure that's all centered. Oh my gosh, guys, look how cute. Let's see if I can take the photo mat out of there, if that'll fit in there. That'll look really cute. It does. And with this pocket too, you want to add glue on the bottom of it. Before you adhere it and everything, do this, put the glue to the bottom of it. Okay, perfect. All right, so we have done page 2, side B. Okay, so that'll flip up, that will open up, that'll be your pocket. Open that up. You could have a pocket here, but I might keep it as little photo mats here. So once again, you would need to create a pocket. So you would want it probably maybe 2 inches or 1.5 inches, and I would create it to 7 3/4 by 2. On the 7 3/4 inch side, score 1/2 inch on both ends, and that will create that little pocket that we had on this one here. So that's how we done that. Okay, and then like I said, the same thing. If you want to pocket up here, you can do the same thing here as well. All right, so that will go like that. Oh, we finally got through that, guys. So that is page 2 completed. We have got a space for our photo mat here, a photo mat to insert in here. You can create that, which is fine. And then we open this up. We have got a place to put our photos in here and fold that back over. Then we've got another belly band here that'll sit tight when you fold it back, and then the magnets will hold it. And then we've got more room there for another couple of photo mats in there as well. So thank you guys for persevering with this one. This is page 2, side A and side B. Okay, or side B I should say, because we've already done side A. Thank you again, guys, for watching. Have a happy scrappy week, and hopefully I haven't been too off center. Take care of one another. Bye.